a 4-year-old girl residing in a remote area when she went to her neighbor's house to play. One day, the child complained of the pain. Her health deteriorated immediately, overnight. She was soon rushed to the hospital and the doctors revealed that the child had been abused. Same way, a 14-year-old girl was trapped in a relationship and later was cheated and sexually abused in Arunachal Pradesh. While playing outside, an 11-year-old girl in Udrapur was allegedly raped by luring with a chocolate by her neighbor. What is happening all this? And the list goes on. We should know a child is an uncut diamond. According to Indian statistics, 100 children are sexually abused every single day. The sexual offense is having a devastating consequence on the overall well-being, and these consequences are irreversible in nature. A government school counselor said, "The victims of this crime are both the gender, but comparatively, girls are more affected." Maheta Vipin Chandran, school counselor, says, "One of the major reasons for the increase in POCSO cases is the influence of social media among the children. Also, many children are getting addicted to drugs, which is leading towards sexual crimes against them." Crime Statistics of India, provided by NCRB, National Crime Record Bureau reports are observed. More than 90% of the cases of the rape are perpetrated by relations or known person. A recent data compiled by the Kerala State Police Department revealed that there was a significant increase in the number of POCSO cases in the state. Though a number of such cases registered in 2019 was 3,609, the number dropped to 3,019 in 2020, apparently due to the COVID-related lockdown and restrictions. However, in 2021, the number increased again to 3,549. The highest number of cases registered in 2021 was in Malappuram, 457, followed by Trivandrum, 434, and Ernakulam, 327. In addition to these statistics, there are many non-reported cases due to societal stigma. It is necessary to understand what makes that monster out of men. The basic driving force which influences them to commit rape may be premeditated, and sometimes it may be due to momentary lapse in judgment. At times, the offense is committed to satisfy the sexual urge, and other times the offense is driven by the emotions of aggression and violence. Let me list out a few motivating dimensions of the criminals. Opportunistic. Offenses are unplanned and impulsive, and immediate sexual gratification is sought with force used as necessary. Anger. His offense is driven by extreme aggression, severe violence, and a history of previous antisocial offending. Serious physical injury to the victim is caused here. Sexual. He is driven by preoccupation with sexual fantasies and urges and is best captured by the diagnosis of paraphilia. Vindictive. His drive is predominantly anger, but unlike the angry rapist, his anger and aggression is focused exclusively on women. His behavior is intended to humiliate and degrade victims with little or no evidence of aggression. Now, apart from this, in pedophilic disorder, the adult is known to the child and may be a family member, step-parent, or a person with an authority are attracted only to children within their own family. Some pedophiles are attracted often to a specific age or developmental stage. Others are attracted both children and adults. In 2017, in 93% of the total rape cases, the offenders were known to the victim, while in 2016, 94.6% of the total cases were committed by relations including father, brother, son, grandfather, or other known acquaintances. Child sexual abuse is one of the most pressing concerns of the day. The rising number of cases of children are reported to have suffered some form of sexual abuse, which is indicative of the failure of the society to provide children with an environment conducive to growth. Now, in case of Mohinder Singh, the accused committed rape on his minor daughter and was sentenced to rigorous imprisonment for 12 years. When the father himself has happened to be the assailant in the commission of such beastly crime, one can visualize the pathetic situation in which the girl would have been placed. Mr. G.S.C.N., Senior Police Inspector, states that one of the main reasons for increasing sexual offense is the influence of Western culture. The concept of the nuclear families has corrupted the family values. Currently, foreign culture is influencing and modernizing the individual and sidelining the family bonds, which is the main reason why a family member or a relative of a minor girl commits sexual offense on her. Besides these reasons, nowadays, migrant workers residing nearby locality satisfy their sexual urge on minor girls as they can be easily targeted. POCSO defines a child as any person below the age of 18 years. The POCSO Act sets a gender neutral tone for the legal framework available to child sexual abuse victims. Despite the existence of such comprehensive laws, the scale of such abuse is still staggering. We should know the painful and lasting effect of victims involve mental health concerns and diminished social confidence. They also undergo post-traumatic stress disorder, depression, borderline personality disorder, distrust of others, feeling powerless of themselves. So, should we wait for the crime to happen in order to teach the coping skills and take long hours of therapy? It's unanimous no in my thought.